In this video, we'll come up with a nice inverse tangent identity. So if you haven't already, please subscribe and share. So tangent of A plus B is sine A plus B over cosine A plus B. Sine A plus B is sine A cosine B plus cosine B, cosine A sine B, all over cosine A cosine B minus sine A sine B. We're going to divide top and bottom by this term, so it'll be 1 over cosine A cosine B, 1 over cosine A cosine B. So this will be sine A over cosine A is tangent A, and cosine B over cosine B is just 1. Then plus cosine A over cosine A will cancel, sine B over cosine B will be tangent B, all over, this will be 1 minus sine A over cosine A is tangent A, and then sine B over cosine A is tangent B. So now we're going to let A be inverse tangent A, little a, and let B equal inverse tangent little b. So what we'll have is tangent of inverse tangent of A plus inverse tangent of B equals, so you have tangent A tangent plus tangent B, but tangent of inverse tangent A of little a is just A plus B over 1 minus A times B. So now we can take the inverse tangent on both sides, so we get inverse tangent of A plus inverse tangent of B equal inverse tangent of A plus B over 1 minus AB. So now if A equals B, so we'll let B turn into A, so it'll be inverse tangent A plus inverse tangent A, which is 2 inverse tangent A, equals inverse tangent A plus A is 2A, all over 1 minus A squared. And then we can divide by 2. So this is the nice identity I was talking about. So now we're going to show an example of this. So let this equal to 1. So 2 alpha over 1 minus alpha squared equals 1. This means that 2 alpha equals 1 minus alpha squared times 1 is the same thing. Move everything to the left, so it'll be alpha squared plus 2 alpha minus 1 equals 0. Now we have to use the quadratic formula, so it'll be alpha equals negative 2 plus minus square root of b squared, which is 4, minus 4 times a times negative c, which is negative 1 over 2. Negative will cancel, so this will be 8, and square root of 8 is square root of 4 times square root of 2, which is 2 square root of 2. This will be negative 2 plus minus 2 square root of 2 over 2. So this is alpha 1, alpha 2. So this will be alpha 1, alpha 2 equal negative 1 plus minus square root of 2. And if alpha is negative 1 minus square root of 2, you can factor out a negative, so it doesn't really work. So inverse tangent of negative something is just inverse tangent of the original times negative 1. So we're not going to use this. So let's let alpha equal the positive branch. So this will be square root of 2 minus 1, which is positive in the first place. So inverse tangent of square root of 2 minus 1 is inverse tangent of, well, we found that this is 1. When you plug that into 2 alpha over 1 minus alpha squared over 2. And you know that inverse tangent of 1 is pi over 4. So it'll be pi over 4 times 2, which is pi over 8. And that is a nice identity. So that's the end of the video.